Why aren't y'all married yet?
He actually proposed to me first. He's proposed twice. And one time I threw the ring in an abandoned parking lot that we couldn't get back in. That was right after Katrina. And so...
Ring is nowhere to be found now?
Oh, no. How are you?
How are you?
I'm good.
Come on, jingle bell, jingle bell,
jingle bell, rock. Let's go. All right. So how was your trip here to New Orleans?
Freedia, oh my God. As soon as I heard I was coming to see you,
yes,
I
honey.
was so excited. I love you.
Love you too, baby. I watch you all the time on The Shade Room.
Thank you.
I have my sous chef also, Gabby, here with us.
Who is Gabby?
Yes, that diva.
Hi. Oh my gosh.
Hey, baby.
A little elf.
Okay.
A little ornament.
A little helper.
Now let's just get into Freedia the chef, because we can call you many things, right?
Yes.
We can call you a businesswoman, we can call you an artist, we can call you a TV star, but you really take pride in cooking.
I do. It comes from the heart, and I grew up around Black women who love to cook here in New Orleans. My mom, my aunt, my grandmother. And so I put my love and my soul into my food.
Every Christmas?
Every Christmas.
And you bring a lot of people over your house.
Well, they all come to my house. Nobody want to spend that type of money, you know?
Wow. So what we cooking? Because it's a lot going on.
So it's stuffed bell peppers. I have my ground meat, my crab meat, my shrimps for the stuffed bell peppers. Also, I'm doing some crawfish mac and cheese. Well, you know, put a little meat in that as well.
Okay.
It's about to go down.
So is this a classic New Orleans type of
Yeah,
of
it is definitely a holiday meal.
Yeah.
You know, I always like to put a little twist on things, though. You know, it's anything I do, I want to put a twist on it.
I've never heard of crawfish mac and cheese.
For real?
So let's get into it.
Oh, let's get into it.
Okay, so what are we doing?
We're going to start this ground meat to browning.
Now talk about this pot, because this is not a pot you can get at Walmart.
Oh no, these are restaurant-like Stewart pots.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
mean,
I go to the restaurant stores and shop and get
mean
pots
business.
because my family is huge. I don't want to be on the stove with little small pots trying to do all the things that I need to do.
gotcha.
So
Okay,
Gabby, come on.
come on, Gab.
Yes, get the ground meat going and let's brown that on up. And once you put the Trinity in it, I will season it.
Okay.
And my water for my noodles is ready. I'm gonna drop those in.
You know, sometimes I think about, okay, who am I going to talk to for the holidays? And I felt like you would be the perfect person to talk to because you are the queen.
Oh yes.
How did you get into cooking in the first place?
So just
specifically?
growing up as a kid, I always wanted to be in the kitchen as a little guinea pig.
Yeah.
And my mom would need me to taste test stuff. But honestly, my mom did hair, so for 30 years, she was a hairdresser. I would have to start prepping stuff. She would work late nights, getting home at 1, 2 in the morning. So I would have to have all the things prepped for her to get our holiday meals together. My mom would be dead tired the next morning and barely could stand, but she would come home and cook everything.
And you have siblings too?
Yeah, 2 siblings, but I'm the oldest.
You're the oldest, so you took that role.
I had to.
Wow.
There was nobody else to really do it. My stepfather, he would, you know, do things around the house to help us during the holidays. But me and my mom was in that kitchen.
What's your favorite thing to cook around the holidays? Like, what's that go-to?
I mean, stuffed bell peppers is one of my go-tos, but like the turkey, you know, the glazed ham with all of the stuff on it. Yeah, my mom's favorite, famous cornbread dressing. So I'm gonna throw some of my favorite Tonys in here.
So your Tony's, the Creole seasoning.
Oh yes.
A staple.
Yes, it is. Gabby, you can also add the Trinity. And then a little bay leaf.
Okay.
So once that brown, we're gonna add the crab meat and the shrimp. And we're gonna let all of that cook down. And then I'll add the breadcrumbs is the last thing to make it stick
together.
And then we'll stuff the peppers and then put them in the oven.
Now I have a question for you.
What's that?
Big Freedia. You were just on College Hill,
Yes.
Celebrity Edition. Did you cook while you were there? You had some big stars with you, season 1.
I cooked every night just about. They wanted me to cook. They got tired of eating out, and it was like, I was the only one cooking and cleaning up.
So Who was the one that was always going after your cooking? Who always wanted you to cook?
Nene, Ray J, all of them.
All of them.
You know, they was like, girl, you throws down. I miss my family. You know, we had a great time on College Hill just to hang out and really get to know each other a little bit closer. And, you know, most importantly, I love the schoolwork and what we did.
Yeah.
I was the valedictorian.
And was.
Yeah.
And you killed it.
Yes,
I loved
I did.
it. All right, Freedia, so the meat is brown.
Yeah, so now I'm going to add the crab meat. And also going to add the shrimp.
All right, it's about a pound of shrimp, a little bit more?
2.
2 pounds?
Yep.
All right.
Then I'm going to add more season. The Tonys get it right every time.
Now talk to me too about that trilogy, trifecta, the Trinity.
The Trinity.
Is that
the
New
Holy?
Orleans thing?
Yeah, it is. The Holy Trinity, which is the onion, bell pepper, and celery all cut in together, and it gives all of your food flavor.
Okay.
And so yeah, that's definitely a New Orleans thing. We put it in everything: red beans, anything that you really want to season.
Okay.
You know, like I don't put it in my crawfish mac and cheese, but I will put it in most definitely all of my protein stuff for sure.
Is there a food that you are like absolutely not? I'll never have. I'll never eat.
Raw sushi.
Oh, you don't like sushi?
Yeah, I don't.
Okay. All right. Is it because it's not cooked?
Yeah.
Okay.
I definitely will gag. You know, that's like some people don't like oysters. I only could eat oysters. I can't eat them raw either, but I can eat them char grilled.
Okay. Okay.
You know, and they gotta be kind of
like
well done.
Done.
And I have to have bread with every single one.
Gotcha.
Kind of camouflage the taste.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
I like it more for the butter and the cheese.
What does cooking do for you? That
it brings me joy, just to see people happy, you know, making the heart and the stomach smile. And I love to just see people sit there and enjoy food, you know. I enjoy food, so I want to just go into my itis after I have something that's so good.
Did you do Thanksgiving too?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, what'd you cook Thanksgiving?
Thanksgiving, cornbread dressing, ham, turkey, stuffed bell peppers, yams, potato salad, gumbo. I also did a peach cobbler cheesecake. We also had a Oreo lasagna. We also Oreo lasagna.
Okay.
Layered like a lasagna. We also had a cookie butter pie. We also had a Clarine pound cake. We had a lot of stuff.
How does your back not big? Because there's no way.
Listen, I just get on stage and do a little shaking, and all of that's gonna come right back off. You know?
The calories just drip off.
That's right.
Has there ever been a dish that you've made that was like not good and people called you out on it?
Oh no.
Oh.
I will throw it away, baby, before somebody called me out. Now we're going to pour your crawfish and cheese on top. Oh my God, don't that look scrumptious?
So good.
You know, when I'm cooking,
okay.
I channel my mom's spirit. Like on Thanksgiving, I woke up in tears, missing her, but I also channel her spirit and get connected to her when I'm in the kitchen and ask,
Did she teach you everything you knew about cooking?
Yeah, her and my aunt.
Yeah. Talk about her and just the legacy that that she left behind.
Oh, she was a phenomenal woman. She, you know, like I said, did hair for 30 years. So she was a psychiatrist that talked to many women, you know, and young ladies and tried to help them in their everyday life and problems that they were dealing with. She took care of our whole family. She was the aunt that if you got in trouble, you're going to buy Auntie Vera house and she going to get you straight. She, you know, she didn't take no shit, but she also loved her people and put them in line when needed to.
Something that just, you know, strikes me too is that she understood you early on.
She did,
you
most
came
definitely.
Out at what, 12 years old?
Yeah. And
How
she
was that?
already knew, you know, when I told her at my birthday party, she was like, baby, mama already know. And so she was my protector. She provided and will go to war with anybody behind me. And, you know, I was so grateful to have a mother like her.
Now that, you know, she passed away when?
In 2014.
In 2014. What would she say after all of the success that you've had?
Oh my God,
I mean,
she's so proud, you know, and she got to see a lot of it before she passed. You know, she got to see me set the World Guinness record in New York. She got to travel with me and see me in concert. So she knew, and she was very proud. She will be you know, having her chest way out and saying that's my baby. And you know, I started in gospel music, so she was heavily involved in all of my career. Just anything I wanted to do, she invested in it.
Even twerking?
Yeah, hell yeah.
She loved it.
Oh, she would come to the club first. She didn't love it, of course. You know, she had to get adjusted.
Help.
Yeah, can you do this for me?
Yes.
All right, now you gotta taste this.
Okay, Freedia, I'm nervous.
I don't know why.
Okay, let's see.
You're gonna love it. Oh my God, I noticed you got a little something on your shirt from the pot.
Oh my
Gabby,
God.
can you come and bring Justin an apron, please?
You're getting dirty in your kitchen,
Oh
Freedia.
yeah, we get dirty in this
Oh,
kitchen.
thank you. So here we go. Here we
Tell
go.
me what it is. It's busting.
It's so good.
All right.
Freedia.
Gabby, come on in here and throw the cheese on there. Let me get you some cheese, and then Justin, me and you going to go ahead
And stuff.
and stuff some bell peppers. So I have 2 spoons for us to stuff.
Okay.
One for you,
Thank you.
and here's a bell pepper
Thank you. Where are you putting them?
in your hand.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So, and then you just start taking the meat.
You just dump
Yeah,
all
shrimp.
the shrimp.
Yeah, make sure you get everything.
Okay. I'll eat the whole fruit today.
Yeah, you can stuff it as much as you can stuff it.
Okay. So where did this recipe come from?
With my mom.
Your mom.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So I kind of,
See, that's good.
yeah.
All right, it's 3 shrimp in there.
Oh yeah, you
All
can
right.
put as many as you like, you know, when you're doing it.
Okay.
And so then we'll, you know, start putting these in the dish.
All right.
And we can keep stuffing.
All right.
Want to make sure you get some shrimp in that first bunch you put in there, so that
Oh, yep.
yeah, just so it's some all the way at the bottom. I like to always try to put a shrimp on top too, to close, you know, just to let them know that they have
That it's
shrimp
in there.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
And usually, also when I'm doing this, I'll have on my gloves so that I can just mold it a little bit more.
Okay.
But look, we can
Beautiful.
we could actually put just both in the oven at the same time. All right.
Freedia, I'm so ready.
It is a finale, baby.
Okay, so what we got? We got this beautiful
Crawfish
mac and cheese. It's crunch. It looks like there's some good crunch on top. That
Yeah.
cheese melted nicely.
Yes.
Okay.
And then we have the bell peppers. So the foil helps to steam them. And
That looks so good.
so while Gabby's plating this up, I got a drink that I want you to try.
Okay, so what is this?
The Wobble. You heard me.
A wobble drink.
Yeah.
Okay,
so this is my new energy drink,
Okay.
and you're gonna love it.
Let me see. Okay.
Yeah.
What flavor is this?
This is strawberry, pineapple, and lemonade.
So tell me about this drink, this wobble drink.
So
an
it's a
energy
local,
drink.
local company here in New Orleans that wants to collaborate with me, and they're amazing partners. And I did all of the taste testing for the drink and everything, and it has been selling off the shelves. It's in grocery stores, it's in different bars around New Orleans and restaurants, and I think I have a winner here.
So you went in and you did all the flavor
Yeah.
profiles and everything?
Yes.
Okay, so strawberry lemonade.
Strawberry pineapple
Sorry,
lemonade.
pineapple lemonade.
Yes, let's
Okay.
have a little toast.
Oh, let's do that. Cheers.
Cheers
Hey.
to your Nola holiday special.
I see why it's number 1. Delicious. Freedia.
Yes.
You're trying to get that coin.
I am. I have things to accomplish.
You have things to accomplish.
Yes, honey.
We're going to talk all about that.
Look at that. That's presentation.
Full. You see that?
That's presentation. That's Chef Gabby, honey.
Chef Gabby.
Yes.
Chef Freedia. Okay. Little garnish.
Yeah. The finishing touch.
All right.
Well, we want to wish y'all a happy holiday.
Yes.
From the Queen Diva and Justin here, and much love to the Shade Room. You heard me?
Let's go.
Time to eat.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Okay, Freedia.
Let's go.
Let's get into it.
You heard me.
Okay.
Baby.
This looks so good.
I'm ready to gouge.
Okay.
Yes, indeed.
All right. Got some of that mac and cheese.
Thank you, thank you.
Some of these peppers.
So is this your first Nola meal?
This is my first Nola meal.
Oh, well, you had the best.
The best. I called the right one.
Wait till that hotel opens. Everybody will be able to get it.
And that's the funny part about it. It's one thing about Freedia is that she is rarely in mess. She is all about her business.
Oh, yeah. No
these
mess.
days.
No mess for me.
The last time, though, I did see you, and the last time you were on the Shade Room, one of the last times was you stormed out of the Auntie podcast. What happened? Because that whole thing was a mess. You were getting interviewed. They were asking you all these crazy questions.
Yeah, the energy just was off because I was in the back getting makeup, touch-ups, and I heard them just like screaming and yelling like it was a screaming match. And I was like peeping out the door like, what is going on? Are they about to fight? And by the time I got to the sofa, the energy just was off. I was like, I didn't come here for this. I came to have a great conversation with you all. And, you know, I don't like confrontation.
Yeah, is that one thing, I mean, across the board, that it's like non-negotiable? You're just not in it anymore. You're not emotionally involved in that kind of drama.
Yeah. I've invested too much into my brand and into myself to be in drama or to let any network or anything take it down.
And you stopped. You stopped filming. You were done.
Yes, and we had to renegotiate for me to come back in.
What did that take?
Not much. The owner was very generous.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
With the coin.
Yeah. But he was very generous.
Okay.
I like business people.
Understood. Let's talk about your love life. You've been with Devin for how long now? Devin is your partner in crime.
Yes, 20 years.
20 years. How did y'all meet? Why does Devin love Freedia and why does Freedia love Devin?
So, everybody don't know how we met. We actually met on the party line.
The party line?
Yeah, it was
What's that?
It was a line that you call in like in these different rooms to talk to people, and
Like a chat room?
Yeah.
Okay.
It was a local thing in New Orleans. Everybody used to get on there too at 3 o'clock in the morning having fun. And then I went to see Devin. I was on my way to do a show in Houston. Devin came with me, and he never returned home. Yeah, he became, just a friend at the time. He wasn't my boyfriend or anything like that yet, but I fell in love with him from the first time I saw him.
Wow. Y'all been together ever since?
Yes.
So when y'all first met, was he a gay man? Was he out in the streets?
Not publicly, you know. I think undercover more or less, DL. And over time, he said, and when we first met, like, I'm not worrying about anybody knowing or whatever. I'm like, listen, I'm a known queen here in New Orleans, and eventually, like, if you're with me, people are gonna say stuff and all of this. He's like, I don't care. And so I fell in love with him even more then because before that, it was all DL boys, undercover. And just to have this boyfriend that I can now be public with, I can bring home to meet mama and the family. It was something different for me and it was something special.
Gotcha.
And we started a trend in New Orleans. We dressed alike in clubs. We kissed in clubs, danced on each other in clubs. And you didn't see this like straight guy and this gay guy who's this artist like out like that. And it was just something new and fresh. And we both had lots of energy and we did a lot of things together.
Something that people were not used to seeing.
Not at all. not local.
You're just been a pioneer in so many different things and levels, and people are looking up to you and just being a staple for people to say, I can be myself.
And that's all I'm doing.
Yeah.
That's all I can do is be myself and, hope for the best in everything.
Now, I will say it has been a roller coaster with you and Devin, right? I mean, you guys have been off and on. I even watch your show. We watch your reality show. And not some of your people, some of your employees, some of the people behind you, behind the scenes, don't even want to work with him half the time. So talk to me about that. Why is that?
Well,
That's the reason.
Devin's gonna be Devin, and that's my partner. You know, I'm gonna back him up. You know, right and wrong. You know, because I love him so much, and a lot of times my team and my family get frustrated with him because he don't, you know, complete a task, or you know, they have saw the years of us up and down the fights. You know, not being together for a minute, separated or whatever, and so you know, people get frustrated with that, but it's not up to them. You know, it's up to me, and that's who I love. You love me. You just stick in there with me. You know, it's not for them to make the decision at the end of the day.
Why aren't y'all married yet?
Uh-oh. Why we're not married yet? I don't think he's still ready yet. And I've been wanting to get married. He actually proposed to me first. He's proposed twice. And one time I threw the ring in an abandoned parking lot that we couldn't get back in. That was right after Katrina. And so
Ring is nowhere to be found now?
Oh no, it was in like this parking lot with all this rubble. No, it's nowhere to be found.
Wow. So he proposed to you, you threw it after a bad argument?
Yeah, then he brought me another one.
Okay.
I have that one. It's been in the drawer for years. And it's just, I don't know. It's not time yet, just I would say. My mom and dad was together for 20 plus years before they got married.
Why don't you think he's ready?
He still hasn't grown up to me in a sense of being able to hold his own financially. And if I leave today or tomorrow, how would you, continue to survive? How would you make it if I don't leave you something, And I just want him to be able to stand on his own, to man up.
People, I've seen the comments. People are like, Freedia's this go-getter. She's after the money. She's doing her thing. She's touring. And then you have, your significant other who you love for decades, who may be considered lazy. Some of your team members have called him lazy.
He is in a sense.
So do you accept that?
I mean, I don't accept it. He pushes through for me when I most definitely need him to. And sometimes he dropped the ball. Yeah. No one's perfect. I'm not perfect either. And so when you love someone, you deal with the good, the bad, the ugly, and all the in between.
One thing I noticed about you is a lot of people call on you for things. You host these dinners at your house, you feed the community, you feed people, your family and friends. But who pours into you when you're down? Who is somebody that you call or text, for help or for encouragement?
A lot of times it's people don't know Devin's the person who lay with me every night. And when I have to go through a lot of things on the outside, he's there on the inside to comfort me, even in the midst of our storm, and that's one thing they don't know. I call on my sister, I call on my managers, I call on the people, my team, the people who are around me, who support me and who loves me. And they're the ones who are pouring into me. They're in the background. I'm pushing for all of us. And so they're the ones keep on pushing for me and have my back.
Switching gears a little bit, I wanted to talk to you about Wendy Williams. Recently saw.
I love Wendy.
I know. I recently saw your interview. It was in my YouTube stories, and I want you to speak to Wendy and your experience with Wendy and what you think about her and her current situation right now.
So when I first got invited to go on there, of course I was like, oh my God, I'm going on Wendy Williams, and to know that she has been following me and to know my story and to go on there. She was like this auntie that I had. And so we connected right away. We had a great conversation riding in the car. And, that was also during COVID. And as I was getting ready after I taped the show, we had to hurry up and leave New York because COVID was hitting and they were about to get ready to lock down the world. And I was like, I do not want to get stuck in expensive New York. Let me get my ass back to New Orleans. So just pushing forward, I just love the energy that she brought forward. You know what I'm saying? I've been feeling keeping her lifted up in prayers through her tough situation. Like I said, no one's perfect. No one knows where our help will go or any of that. You know, we can't foresee those things. And so I'm just pushing for and praying for continuously.
She loved you.
Yes, she did.
And she loves you.
Yes,
She's
she
still
did.
alive.
Yes, and I love her. And I didn't see that in many people that she talked to and interviewed. You know, I saw the Wendy with that wanted the tea, but I also saw a genuine side of her that I, just hadn't saw.
100%. You
Yeah.
got a lot going on. You've been everywhere. You've been touring. You got a lot of business ventures. How are
Yes.
you doing it all? You have your Wobble Drink. You have a hotel that you're opening up.
Yes.
You have
First black hotel in
First Black Hotel. Talk to me about that.
I'm just, trying to do things to set myself up and my team and my family for, generational wealth. I have worked really hard all these years, and so I want to continue to leave my legacy and to leave things for my people behind. And I'm getting up there. I can't be twerking and shaking my ass forever. And so these things are my fallback on. These are things that will make me mailbox money and money while I'm sleeping. And that's where it's at for me. The hotel, I'm just excited. It's still in development. It's taking a lot of
Money,
Oh yeah.
millions.
Baby, my purse is wore out. Help, my purse is wore out. You hear what I'm telling you?
Yes.
But I'm very grateful for all of the people also investing in the hotel and taking this venture with me. One day at a time.
One day at a time.
And you ask me, how do I get through it all? Through the grace of God.
Yeah, and I'm talking about a beauty business too.
Yes.
You got lashes.
I
and
do.
An eyewear line possibly.
Yeah, I do. Shades by Big Freedia. I have all of these things going on. I also have my cannabis company, that Royal Bud. Everything is just, I'm working, steady working, trying to figure out, how to survive.
Talk to me about your journey with, the charges that were filed against you. It had to be a rough time.
Oh my
and how
God, it was
you've
the
completely
worst time
transformed.
worst time in my life. Just like I said, my mom was dying, of cancer around this time. I was, eligible to be on the program because after Katrina and all the things that I lost. And as I was growing, becoming a bigger bounce artist, I just was hustling, making money and, not reporting it because it was mostly cash, you know what I'm saying? And so when it did start getting reported or whatever, they were knocking at my door. And I got my affairs in order and I didn't look back. I did what I had to do. I paid the money back to Section 8 and I was very...
How much?
I had to pay back $35,000 in restitution, and unfortunately, my judge was very hard, so he doubled it. Just because I tried to pay it the same day in court, and so he felt like I was trying to, front or whatever. But God, he didn't even know where the money came from.
Switching gears a little bit, a lot of people, we were in the comments of the Shade Room, and even some of my producers were like, what do you think about Lil Wayne not being asked to perform at the Super Bowl this year? It's going to be in New Orleans, or this season, I should say.
Well, I just think it was crazy that a lot of New Orleans artists were not asked to be in the Super Bowl, not just Lil Wayne. New Orleans, when you represent here in New Orleans, you need some New Orleans flavor in whatever the mix is. And so I just think that it could have been a collaborative effort for different artists. I feel like they should have brought out the whole Cash Money and No Limit together, and then even some local bounce artists to tie it all in together and make it a real staple of something that has never been done before.
Speaking of keeping on pushing, let's play a game.
What kind of game,
We're
Justin?
Play a game.
All
We're going
right.
to bring in Gabby. She's on standby.
All right.
We're going to play two truths and a lie, Freedia.
Okay.
You got to come up with two truths, two things that are true about you, and a lie.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
And I'll do the same for me. And we got to guess which one is the lie. Right?
Okay.
If you get it wrong or if I get it wrong, we each have to either answer a spicy question or eat something mysterious that we picked out. All right. Let's see. My mom is a twin. I was arrested on camera before reporting the news. I stole $10,000 from my mom's purse once?
So for me, I love to eat ice. If you didn't know, I also can DJ. I have performed in just about all 50 states except 5.
Okay. So I'll guess yours first.
Okay.
The eating ice, I think, is true. I think you are an ice eater. I can see it all over you. I can see it just chomping. I think it's the last one is the lie.
The last
The
one
50
is-
states.
Okay.
What is it?
It's DJ.
Oh, you can't?
I can't
You can't
DJ.
DJ?
No.
Oh, no! I got it wrong. So, Gabby is going to bring me a surprise food item to eat. We picked all desserts, and the first mystery item is one of these gold coins. And the thing is that I don't even like chocolate.
Oh, really?
So, this is not going to be good to me, but you remember these gold coins?
Yeah, I remember.
Okay, here we go. I am not a big fan of chocolate
For
at
real?
all.
Oh,
I've
I
never
love
liked
chocolate. I love a good Snicker.
Okay. I did it. But it's gross.
Oh, really?
I do not like chocolate.
All
All
right,
right,
so
so
I
you
need
gotta guess mine.
So I think your mom is a twin. I think that you didn't get arrested on camera. And did you steal $10,000 out your mom's purse?
Wrong. I got arrested on camera.
Oh, God.
I was covering a rally. It was like some protest rally, and they were arresting people left and right, and I had a camera on me with a microphone, and they snatched me up.
Okay.
But I wasn't sent to jail or anything. They unhandcuffed me, but...
That's awesome.
all right, so you got to pick. What you want to eat? You want to eat or you want to answer a question?
I'll eat. I'll eat
You know
a
what
pickle.
that is?
I don't know what it is.
It's a gummy pickle.
Yeah, I'll definitely eat that.
You gonna eat that? Okay, go for it.
All right, I'll take a little piece of that. Oh, look at that. Okay.
What's it taste like?
It tastes fake.
Do it?
It's hard to chew. That's a strong gummy.
Well, thank you so much, Freedia. We love having you.
Thank you.
Please cook for me again.
I will. Anytime you're in New Orleans,
I'm stopping by.
please do. You heard me.
Hey, you already know.
No.